Smokey Robinson had his miracles in your mind. And I want to stop playing house, so will you marry me? Babe, say something.
Yes.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey again, hit you off with another video. Hope y'all having a very great day. Hope y'all having a very great week. My day is going absolutely splendid. Big shout out to all the channel members and subscribers to the Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of Louisiana by way of Baton Rouge. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Louisiana. Everybody outside the great city of Baton Rouge. Now, before I start this story, I want to send a special thank you out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending me this story. And also, keep these stories coming. And also, before I start this story, I want to send a special shout out to the newly married couple, Elijah and Patrick Carpenter, because it's very good what happened in the end, even though the beginning was very sad. But at the same time, it goes to show you that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Now, look here. I'm not up here to preach, but we're going to do a little talking today. And I'm not going to be long, but I'm going to be very strong. And also, before I start this story, I want to send a special shout out to the two MVPs of this whole story. And she goes by the name of Lakeisha Dunn, who happened to be the auntie of the bride, and also to the married couple, Dee and also Brandon Oldham, owners of Oldham's Kitchen in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So if you all ever in Baton Rouge or live in Baton Rouge, if you need any catering done, or if you just want a quick bite, make sure that you all go down to Oldham's Kitchen and support these great people. And now it all came to a head just a few days ago, where we have 36-year-old Keon Sibley, who was supposed to cater a wedding for Elijah and also Patrick Carpenter. But for some kind of strange reason, Keon Sibley decided not to show up. And what the hell he did that for, I do not know. But at the same time, family, this was not Keon Sibley's first time doing this type of mess. But you got to ask yourself this right here. Now, if a family, well, if a couple pay you $6,000 to do a wedding for them, and they ask you to feed 250 people because Elijah and Patrick Carpenter has a very large family, as you all can tell. Now, if a couple pay you 6 racks to perform a wedding for them, why did you not carry through with the situation?
Paying him $6,000 to feed their 250 guests.
But at the same time, this goes to show you that when you're dealing with these people, you just can't go by what you see on the internet, whether they have a website or some kind of little business. You need to make sure you do your homework when you spend this type of money. And also, make sure that you all get a contract. So that way, when they don't deliver what you want or they don't show up, as the case of this story, you can always take them to court. Now, I don't know if the couple can take them to court, and I also don't know if the couple made Keon Sibley sign a contract, but most likely not. And if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comment section. Now, the couple stated that they talked to Keon Sibley just last Wednesday, and he checked in with them, basically was telling them everything was good. But lo and behold, Thursday went by, he did not contact the family. And a few hours before the wedding was supposed to start, the family was scurrying around trying to get in contact with Keon Sibley. Well, really, the wedding coordinator. She was trying to contact Keon Sibley, but evidently, he was not trying to pick up his phone.
The wedding coordinator last checked in with him on Wednesday, but day of their Friday nuptials, ghosted everyone.
So, lo and behold, the family had to ride around home in Louisiana trying to find food for everybody to eat. Now, just think how mad you would be if that was your family and also your niece or your daughter getting married and the wedding caterer decided to skip out on them. So let me ask you all this question before we dive deep into the story. What would you do if you paid a caterer $6,000 to do a wedding for you and they have the nerve, the gall to take your money? How would you respond? Please let me know in the comment section. And let's begin.
It is your wedding day. Your family and friends are all in town, 250 people.
And then an hour before the ceremony, you learn your caterer's not showing up.
The bride's aunt posted about what happened on her Facebook page, and Baton Rouge knew what to do. But that family is also warning others about the caterer who went MIA. Delicious, rich, fresh, beautiful. You'd never know this dream came together last minute for these two.
And now, as the news stated, the couple, along with the wedding coordinator, along with the family, was trying to reach out to Keon Sibley, as I told y'all earlier in the video, But Keon Sibley did not even pick up the phone, did not return any phone call. And now you have to ask yourself one simple question. Why on the day of somebody's most important event, you decide to skip out on them? But as I told y'all earlier, this was not his first time doing this mess. He have done this several times before to other people. But evidently, those folks did not contact the news station, as in the case of this story. So as you all can tell, Keon Sibley have a history of running off with people money. And this is not me saying that. This is what the news saying, along with other people that's in the comment section, as you all see the screenshot. And that's why it's very important for you all to do your research, take your time, and pick the right person. Because guess what? You'll wind up in a situation like this. But anytime you're dealing with amounts of money, as in thousands of dollars, make sure that you get a contract signed by that person. Because if they void that contract, take their ass to court. Let's continue.
We got it together. We put it together less than, 2 days, 48 hours, we put it together.
Deandra and Brandon Odom own Odom's Kitchen. They commented on a Facebook post about a caterer who didn't show up for a wedding.
I woke up to plentiful DMs, text messages, different people.
Odom's Kitchen helped organize a redo reception. Small businesses coming together, and the rest is history.
And now, family, this shows you that there are still good people in the world. Even though the world is in chaos right now, a lot of people are doing evil deeds, but at the same time, you still have good people out here. And thank you once again to Dee, along with her husband, Brandon Odom, for reaching out to this couple, because that's a very noble and a generous thing that you all have done. And when I come to Baton Rouge in a few weeks, I want to meet the owners of Odom's Kitchen and sit down and have a nice conversation with them, along with tasting some of their food, because I love the way their food look. But at the same time, it goes to show you that even though the devil meant wrong, God is not asleep yet, you all. Let that be a lesson to you all. Even though Keon Sibley had no intentions of even performing a wedding. Because if you did, sir, why did you not deliver? But at the same time, when one door closed, guess what? Another door opened. Let's continue.
The bride and groom got engaged in January. They hired Keon Sibley of Cajun Sensation Catering for the wedding, paying him $6,000 to feed their 250 guests. The wedding coordinator last checked in with him on Wednesday, but day of their Friday nuptials, ghosted everyone.
And now, after hearing what the news reporter has stated, that the couple paid Keon Sibley $6,000 to perform this wedding, why do y'all think Keon Sibley did not perform the wedding? And also, why did he not pick up the phone? So one is led to believe that he meant to do this. Because guess what? Things happen in life. We understand that. He may have had a car wreck or anything like that. Or he may have become ill. But at the same time, they have what you call a cell phone, telephone. There is nothing wrong with you reaching out to a person if something came up. Because we understand, once again, that things happen. But at the same time, this shows you that he meant to take their money. And shame on you, sir. But guess what, though? You're going to have to pay for that. Because one way or the other, sir, it's going to come back on you. And hopefully you will find it in your cold heart to pay the couple back their $6,000, sir, because you know you are dead wrong. And just think about this. What if that was you, or what if that was your sister or somebody in your family that you got a lot of love for, and they paid somebody $6,000 like they paid you, and somebody skipped out on your family wedding? How would you feel, sir? It wouldn't feel good, huh? Let's continue.
I'm the one who made the Facebook post.
Aunt Lakeisha Dunn started getting a lot of feedback.
Instantly, everybody started saying, oh, he did this to someone else. Oh, he did this to someone else. Oh, he did. And I'm like, oh, he's not coming.
And now, as you all can see, the auntie Lakeisha Dunn is standing on business. And once again, thank you, auntie, for exposing Keon Sibley. And also, thank you for reaching out to the news station, because that's how I ended up getting the story also. But at the same time, as the auntie stated, that it was said that Keon Sibley have done this in the past, as recently as you all see the screenshot, back in 2002, where we had a woman who paid Keon Sibley $4,000 to do a wedding. And guess what? He did not show up then, did not provide a damn thing. But guess what, though? He was not done then, as you all can see. And fast forward a little bit later on. In May of 2025, he was a no-show at Tasha Alexander's daughter's graduation party, where she paid Sibley $2,000. And guess what? He did not show up then. So it goes to show you, he been doing this back in 2022 and also earlier this year. And sir, what made you think that you was going to be able to get away with this couple money? That's why I want to know. Because I guarantee you this right here, and I just have to put it out there. He would have never done this if the bride or the groom was street people. And I mean by street people, I mean gangsters. He would have never done that type of stuff. And no, we're not promoting violence. What we are promoting over here is protecting yourself and also protecting your money. Let's continue.
Family members who came in from out of state, out of country, missed the ceremony, running around town to find food last minute.
And now, family, just imagine if you was this family and you go into this wedding and the caterer do not even show up. So some of the family members had to run around town. It said they went to Domino's to get pizza and also Subway sandwiches along with Raising Cane's instead of having a catered meal as they paid for. That's a damn shame right there. And what makes matters even worse than that is the fact that some of the family members, while they was out looking for food, missed the wedding reception. That's a damn shame right there. Let's continue.
The bride and groom didn't let it kill their joy. The show went on.
They're just awesome young people that love the Lord.
Their love on full display at Sunday's redo reception. Dunn overjoyed for her family and the community's response.
I'm just so happy and grateful to everybody to come together and make her day whole.
And that's one of the best things about this whole story, family, other than the fact that the community reached out to help the couple along with Dee and Brandon Odom. But at the same time, the couple did not let that get them down. And that goes to show you that they weren't really worried about the food. As long as they had each other, that was enough. But at the same time, business is business, and Keon Sibley should be held accountable for what he done. But it's a great thing that the couple just kept on having a great time and partying and dancing. But guess what, though? A change is going to come very soon. Let's go and close up.
The person you have dialed is not able to receive calls at this time.
As for Sibley, his website is no longer operational.
And now, as the news has shown, Keon Sibley would not even pick up the phone, and then he had the nerve to want to go and delete his website. But sir, how you a business owner, how you a professional, you a caterer, you own your own business and whatnot, and also at the same time, as you all can tell by the screenshot, how in the hell can you be a damn digital creator and at the same time owning a catering business? I don't understand that, sir. But you got some nerve to sit there and want to take your website down. Why don't you take your Facebook page down? Why don't you take your Instagram down? Because everybody knows now, sir, you are a fraud. So clearly, you ain't got to worry about catering for nobody anymore. And if I was those people, guess what? I would try to pursue legal action against you. Because there's no way in hell that you should be able to get away with taking somebody $6,000. I wouldn't give a damn if it was $6. You're not going to take a dime from me. But at the same time, hopefully, the couple, Alasia, along with Patrick Carpenter, they will reach out to a lawyer because clearly, sir, what you did was fraud. But guess what, though? Some new evidence is about to emerge. Let's close up.
Sibley was arrested on a third offense DWI in May 2022. He pleaded guilty to first offense DWI last year and is currently under probation. His phone goes right to voicemail.
And now to the finale. And now in closing, sir, you got nerve want to be out here committing fraud, lying to people, scamming people, and you on probation for DWI? Damn, you an alky? What the hell is really going on, sir? How you sitting up here doing this type of stuff and you got a probation officer? So what you all should do, and I'm glad the news put it out there. See, the news ain't going to tell you to contact the probation officer, but guess who will? Trey King. Contact the probation officer. Get him a copy of the news clip. Hell, give him a copy of my story if you want to. But at the same time, tell his probation officer what the hell he been doing because the evidence is right there. Because there's no way in hell this man should be able to get off scot-free with taking people money. Not only Alasia and Patrick Carpenter, but also, as I told y'all earlier in the video, other people money. Something has to stop this man. So if I was the couple, I would reach out to his probation officer and guess what? Let the PO handle it. Anyway, let this be a lesson to you all that when you are dealing with any type of business as far as catering, or if you're spending large amounts of money, make sure that you get a contract. So that way, when they don't show up, or if they do something you don't like, or void the contract, guess what? Take they ass to court. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. If there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, which is not my true intent, please let me know in the comment section, or you can email me. We can talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Become a channel member. Also, share the video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed, and I'll see y'all soon on the next Trey King Show. And guess what? I'm out.